Please sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes. Slowly exhale your breath all the way out. Breathe in through your nostrils, please. Breathe out through your mouth. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Inhale. And exhale. Stretch your arms over your head, please. Take a deep breath in. Bring your hands together at your heart. Exhale, side out, let it go. With your eyes closed, press your palms together. Seal your lips and breathe through just your nostrils, please. In through your nose and out through your nose. Breathing through your nostrils, can you breathe deeply so that you're moving your breath towards its edges, right? Full on the inhale, complete on the exhale. And as the breath deepens, start to amplify the volume of the breath so that that audible sensation begins to be more intentional. You can hear the sound of the breath. You can feel the vibration of your breath. Maybe more of your senses are reaching out to connect to the breath so that it becomes something that holds your attention and awareness, helps to move away from outside distractions or limitations. In through your nose and out through your nose with sound, with force, with intention. We'll continue to use this breath, or Ujjayi breath, throughout the practice. Again, helping to keep us focused and present. And we'll set the intention of practice today, which is working on continuing to be present in our practice. As we've been discussing, that what we practice here is just practice space for what we do beyond this mat. And when we're working on being present in this space, it's a way for us not to run away from what's challenging, not to turn our back from things that make us uncomfortable, but to move forward. We're staying present so that we can move forward. Just by being here in the here and now, just by staying in the here and now, continuing to breathe, continuing to stay open to knowledge, to action, creating a willingness to grow. This is how we remain present and how we move forward. Exhale your breath all the way out. Inhale for Om. Keep your eyes open and let's come on to our hands and knees. Morning, everybody. Spread your fingers nice and wide, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Oh, yay, with the fingers spread wide. Make some circles around your wrists, please. Circle in one direction for 3, 2, and 1. Circle in the other direction. 3, 2, and 1. Turn your palms face up. Point your fingers in towards each other. Press down to the backs of your hands. Wiggle your fingers and roll out your thumbs. Rock it out side to side. Let's go for 5. Oh, it feels really good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn the palms face down and point the fingers back towards your thighs, please. Shift your weight forward, lean into your hands, and cat pose into your spine. Chin to your chest, tuck your tailbone, squeeze your glutes. Inhale, shift it back, and cow pose into your spine. Move your hips to your heels, look up, press back. Good. Exhale, come forward. Nice and slow cat pose, lean into it. Inhale, take it back, cow pose, hips to your heels, lift into your chest. Exhale, come forward, cat pose. And inhale, take it back, cow pose. Sit all the way back with your toes tucked onto the tops of your heels and take the arms up to the sky. Spread your fingers nice and wide and flick the fingers, close the hands tight into a fist and flick the fingers open, close. Ready? Open, close, open, close. Keep it going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands back down to the ground, please. Spread the fingers wide, lean forward into your hands, lift your palms up, keep the knuckles down, and lower the palms down. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lean into it. Untuck your toes, sit back onto the tops of your feet, walk the hands back. Turn the palms face up and place the hands back behind you. Press down into the backs of your hands, lift into your chest. And if you want, you can come up onto your fingertips and lean back, lift your knees away from the mat. And keep pulling the knees up into your chest. Breathe. All right, lower your knees back down to the ground. Let's come back onto our hands and knees, please. Reach your left arm out towards your left and thread the left arm underneath you. Come all the way down onto the back of your left shoulder and walk your right fingertips forward. Squeeze your thighs towards each other. Spin your inner thighs back. Draw your navel in and then look up underneath your right armpit to twist. Place your right hand back down under your shoulder and open your left arm up to the sky. Step your left foot back behind you. Circle your left arm forward over your head. Big breath in, stretch long through your side body. And step your left foot now all the way forward to the top of the mat, please. Place both hands down inside your left ankle. Look forward, rock forward, and lunge. Stretch through your legs, extend out through your heart. Exhale, straighten your left leg and flex your toes. Pull your hips back. Flex your quadriceps. Flex your toes. Inhale, rock forward and lunge. Press through your feet, extend out your arm. Straighten the leg, exhale, shift your hips back. One more time, inhale, rock forward and lunge. Actively extend out through the legs, pull forward through your chest. And exhale, straighten the legs. Straighten the front leg at least. The next time you rock forward, tuck your back toes. Go ahead and pick up your back knee. Shift forward, back knee lifts up. Press to your, lift to your right thigh. Extend to your right heel, and then lengthen through your spine. Keep the back knee lifted. Straighten your legs, please. Lift your hips up. Press your right thigh back. Wrap your left hip under. Push down through your hands and sweep your left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Big breath in, stretch it up and back. Stack your left hip over your right hip, and let's make some circles with your left knee. Circle in one direction for 3, 2, and 1. Circle the other direction, 3, 2, and 1. Stack your left hip over your right hip. Then if you can, flip the dog, take the left foot to the ground behind you. You're gonna lower your butt down to tap the ground. Butt comes down, left hand taps the ground right between your legs. Squeeze into your right glute, press into your right hand, lift your left leg back up, left arm back up, sorry, and then lower your butt back down to the ground. And then again, lift it up. And again, tap. This time, lift it up. Come all the way around, place your left hand down, bring your left knee into your chest, and cross the body. Take your left knee to the right, and open your right arm up to the sky. Stretch out through your legs, extend out through your arms. Place your right hand down, step your left foot back, lower down, chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Lift up to your toes, lower your knees down to the ground, reach your right arm out to the right, please. Spread the right arm underneath you and lower down onto your shoulder. Walk your left fingertips forward. Squeeze your thighs towards the midline and spin your inner thighs back. Ready, look up underneath your left shoulder. Bring your left hand back down, open your right arm up to the sky. I just got so many cracks in my back right now. I don't know if you felt that too or heard it. Reach your top arm forward and step your right foot all the way to the top of the mat. Place the right hand down inside the right ankle. Big lunge, look forward, stretch to your legs. Pull forward into your chest. Exhale, right leg extends, flex your toes, flex your quads, pull your hips back. Inhale, rock forward and lunge. Stretch through your legs, stretch through your chest. Exhale, shift back, flex your toes, fold it. One more, inhale, rock forward and lunge. Exhale, rock back, straight leg. Come forward, pick up your back knee as you lunge forward. Keep the back knee lifted as you straighten the legs. Press through the hands, press through the feet. We're gonna take the right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Right leg goes up and back. Stack your right hip over your left hip. Let's make some big circles with the right knee. Press through your hands. Keep your hips up. Keep your left side body from collapsing. Circle the other way, please. Circling around. Big circles with the knee. Stack your right hip over your left hip. And take it over, flipping the dog wild thing. Bring your butt to the ground. Tap the ground between your legs and then lift the hips up. Left glute engage. Drive the left arm down, up and over your head. And again, lower. And lift. One more time, lower. And lift. Take it all the way around. Bring your right hand down and your right knee into your chest. Cross the body, right knee to the left side. Open your left arm. up to the sky. Stretch through the legs, stretch through the arms, lean back. Nice breathe, both hands come down. Take it back, plank pose. Lower down, chaturanga. Cobra pose, press your feet down, squeeze your thighs in, lift your inner thighs up. Pull forward into your chest. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up to your tiptoes, please. Stay high on your toes as you tiptoe walk your feet forward. Sorry, I'm going to say that again. Every time you come forward, you're going to take a step forward. You're going to kick your heel to your bum. So you'll step your right foot forward, squeeze your left heel to your bum. And step your left foot forward, squeeze your right heel to your bum. Step your right foot forward, squeeze your left heel in. Squeeze your right foot in. Squeeze your left foot in. And last time, squeeze your right foot in. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold in, nose to knees. Shins hug in, thighs spin back, push down into your feet, rise up to standing, please. Take the arms to the sky, stretch up through your fingertips. Grab a hold of your right wrist, side bend to your left side. Check in with the action in your legs. Glutes engaged, quads engaged. Draw your navel in and now stretch a little bit more. Keep the back body full. Inhale, come back up. Grab your left wrist, same thing, quads and glutes engaged. Navel pulls inside, stretch to the right. Inhale, come back up. Cactus your arms. You're going to slide your shoulder blades down to your back pockets, drawing your belly up towards the base of your chin so your front body is really lifted. Back body is moving down towards the back pockets. Front body is moving up towards the sky. Chair pose. Inhale, keep the legs active. Shins hug in, thighs spin down. Glutes engaged, get low. Place the hands down, hop back, chaturanga. Place the hands, take it back. Cobra pose, inhale. Shoulders back, heart forward, chest lifted, downward dog. Exhale. Just like we did, squeeze your right heel to your bum. Step your right foot forward, squeeze your left heel to your bum. Step your left foot forward, right heel to your bum. Right foot forward, left heel. Left foot forward, right heel in. Left foot in. One more time, right foot in. And left foot in. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, forward fold, please. Push down, rise up, take your arms to the sky. And go ahead and cactus the arms, exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other, open your heart down to your back, lift your chest. Inhale, chair pose, sit back, shins in, thighs down. Exhale, plant the hands, take it back, chaturanga. Cobra pose, legs are active, shoulders back, heart forward, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up to your toes, bend your knees, look forward, lightly step or hop the feet forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold in. Rise to standing, take your arms up. And again, cactus the arms, shoulder blades down, chest is lifted, curling back a little bit more now. Start to take a little bit more of a back bend here. Chair pose. Bend your knees, reach the arms up. Exhale, chaturanga, hands down, take it back. Cobra pose, shoulders back, heart pulls forward, chest is lifted, downward facing dog. Please lift your left leg to the sky. Bring your left knee into your chest, step between your hands. Spin your right heel down, spin your inner right thigh back. Rise up, warrior one, please. All right, take a moment, set the foundation. Feet are pressing firmly down into the ground. You're spinning your inner right thigh back, broadening your right hip, and then you're wrapping your outer left hip underneath you more. All right, keep that as you extend from the center of your hips Push down into your feet to stretch through your legs. And from the center of the hips, reach up to your fingertips. Lean back, open your heart. Really big stretch back. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands down. Take it back, chaturanga. Cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg to the sky. Right knee into your chest, step between your hands. Spin your left heel down. Spin your inner left thigh back, rise up, warrior one. Set your foundation. Remember to breathe here. Press down through the feet, inner edges, outer edges of the feet, solidly pressing down. Keep that, flex your thigh muscles, squeeze your heels towards each other. Now spin your inner left thigh back. Take your outer right hip, front hip, underneath you a little bit more. All right, and then without losing that, draw your belly in, press down into your feet, lunge, stretch up through your fingertips, reach back. Release the hands down to the ground. Take it back, chaturanga. Cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up to your tiptoes. Bend your knees, look forward, lightly step or hop forward, forward, forward. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Chair pose, inhale. Take the arms up. Lift into your chest, pull your belly away from your thighs. Sit up tall so that you're pulling your stomach off of your thighs. Good, now keep that as you lower your hips down and back. Keep pulling belly off the thighs. But get the hips a little bit lower. Hands to your heart, stand all the way up. Close your eyes, breathe in through your nose and out through your nose, please. In through your nose and out through your nose, continue to breathe. Inhale, chair pose. Rebend the knees, take the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, sweep the arms back. Interlace your fingers, please, behind your back. Squeezing your palms together. Extend your knuckles up to the ceiling and over your head. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Try to keep your arms and legs active. So you're hugging your shins in and spiraling your inner thighs back to broaden your hips. Lift through that space and extend through that space. Press the feet down. Lengthen through the side body. Fold in deeper. Extend out through your knuckles. Reach up higher. One more breath. Bring your hands to your low back, please. Inhale, lift up, halfway lengthen your spine. Place the hands down. Exhale, take it back, chaturanga. Place the hands, hop it back. Cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg to the sky. Bring your left knee to your left shoulder, please, and step your left foot outside of your left hand. Lower your right knee down to the ground. Circle your left arm forward, up and back. Grab a hold of your right foot as best you can. It's okay if you don't make the connection. You'll just work on the twist, leaning back. Okay? Wherever you ended up, please breathe. Make sure you're continuing to stay present so that you can continue to move forward. One of the best ways to be present is to establish a firm foundation in this moment. Find your breath in through your nose, out through your nose, and open to grace, that simple and willing way of refining the shape. Flex your quadriceps, scissor thighs together, stretch out through your legs, pull forward into your chest, squeeze your heel to your bum. Nice, my friends. Release the back foot, please. Circle your left arm all the way down into the ground. You're gonna pick up your back knee and turn to your right side, wide-legged forward fold. Big toes turn in, two straight legs. Inner thigh, spin back, press down to the feet, stretch to the side body, fold in nice and deep, please. And you're working the crown of your head towards the ground here. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Lift up to your fingertips. All right, so a little bit tricky here. We're going to play around with taking the knees down, working on our inner spiral action. So what this is going to look like, I'm going to turn my heels in, my toes out, and then spiral my right knee down to tap the ground. Pick the right knee back up. And we'll do the same thing on the left side. Left knee comes down to tap the ground. Left knee comes back up. Let's do that 2 more times each side. Right knee comes down to tap the ground. You can come onto your toes and pick it up. Left knee comes down to tap the ground. Pick it back up. 1 more time. Right knee taps the ground. Pick it up, and left knee taps the ground. Pick it up. Heels in, toes out. Bring your hands to your heart. Lift it up. Squeeze your heels together. Spin your inner thighs down. Breathe. Inhale, take the arms up, straighten your legs. Kind of come forward into crescent lunge. Spin your back heel up, turn forward, arms to the sky. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Interlace the hands behind your back. Squeeze your palms together, stretch back through your knuckles, lift up into your chest, curl back a little bit, shoulders back, chest up. Deep lunge, breathe in. Warrior 3, come forward. If you can, keep the clasp of the hands behind the back. Lift your right leg up, extend back through your knuckles, reach back to your right toes. Palms squeeze together. Good, Madhu. Bring your hands together all the way. Squeeze the palms together so that your palms are connecting, not splaying apart. There you go, Madhu. Good. Extend back to your right leg, press down to your left leg, forward to your heart. Very good. If you can, bend your right knee and bring your right heel to tap your knuckles before you place the hands down, and step the right foot way back behind you. Roll over to your right side, please, side plank pose. Step your left foot to your right hand. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Step your left foot back, wild thing. Keep breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. Listen carefully. Coming back around, bring your left knee into your chest. Place your left hand down. Kind of weird stuff here. Working on adding in some more hip mobility work. Roll over to your left side, open your right arm to the sky. Slide your left leg out to your right. Keep sliding the left leg out. Sit all the way down onto the ground. Very nice. From here, you're going to sit up nice and tall. Rebend your left knee. Bring your left heel as close to your left hip as you can. Pick your hips up, Skandasana. You can use your hands here. You're going to be on your left knee bent, right leg extended. We're doing this to add into our hip mobility practice. Heels squeeze together. At the top of the mat, left knee bent, butt is lifted. Nice, Jewel. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. So good, my friends. Turn to your right side, Skandasana. Right knee bends, left leg extends. Squeeze your heels together, please. Get low into your hips. And then last time, side angle pose. Left hand down at the top of the mat. Right arm sweeps forward. Big circle the right arm over your head. Press to your back foot. Lift to the back of your right thigh. Deepen your lunge, stretch through your legs. Very nice, my friends. And for now, we'll just place the hands down on the ground and step back. Chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale, take it back. Inhale, lift up to your tiptoes, please. Bend your knees, look forward. Feet will land between the hands. Hop it forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift up and lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Rise to standing, take the arms up. Bring your hands to your heart, exhale. Breathing in and out through your nostrils. Deep breaths. Let's keep going. Chair pose. Inhale. Get really low. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep the arms back. Interlace the fingers, opposite grip. Squeeze your palms together. Make sure you're not flailing your hands apart, but you're squeezing your palms together. Palms squeeze together. Squeeze the pinky finger edge of your hands to touch even more. That way you get more of that rotation in your shoulder, working that external rotation action. Hug your shins in, spin your thighs back. Press down through your feet, squeeze your palms and extend up and over with your knuckles. One more breath. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, take it back. Chaturanga, place the hands down, hop it back. Cobra pose. Nice, Calvin. Downward facing dog. Please lift your right leg to the sky. And now take your right knee to your right shoulder, step outside of your right hand. Lower your left knee down to the ground and take the right arm forward, up and back to grab your left foot. Once again, if you don't reach the foot, that's fine. Just work on the twist. Maybe have the knee bend if you can, but yeah, we're gonna work to where we can. Reach back, grab your foot and squeeze if you have the ability to. And if not, just twist and lunge. Set your foundation, breathe, and open to grace. We think of that quality of grace in our practice as our willingness to refine the shape with intention and with some sort of simplicity, with ease. It's how we make, grace isn't how we make what looks challenging or what feels challenging, we make it look easy through that practice of grace. Squeeze and lunge. Release the back foot. Oh, feels really good. Release the back foot, turn to your left, wide-legged fold. Big toes turned in, inner thighs spin back. Work the crown of your head towards the ground here. You can grab a hold of your feet or ankles if you want and pull yourself in. We'll take a few breaths. Thighs spin back, broaden your hips, push down through your feet. Crown of the head comes towards the ground, maybe even to the ground. Inhale, lift up to your fingertips. Once again, heels turn in, toes turn out. Ready? We're gonna spin the right knee to tap the ground. Pick it up. Left knee taps the ground. Pick it up. Right knee taps the ground right between the hands, and left knee taps the ground between the hands. Right knee taps the ground. This is working our inner spiraling. Last time the left knee taps the ground. Very good. Bring your hands to your heart. Squat, heels in, toes out. Sit a little bit lower. Rise up, turn forward, crescent lunge. Spin your back heel up, rebend into your right knee. Interlace the hands behind your back again. Opposite clasp. Squeeze your palms together. Reach your knuckles back. Make sure you're not just leaning back, but lifting up. The front of the hips is lifting. The bottom of the heart is lifting. Now the shoulders roll back. Lunge. Warrior three. Come forward and float your left leg up. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Stretch back through your knuckles. Nice. Good, Anna Maria. Nice, Anna. Shoulders lifted, Anna. Yes. Inner left thigh is lifting. Drop your left hip. Good. Anna B. Keep dropping that left hip. Lift your inner left thigh. Squeeze your palms. Then if you can, bend your left knee. Bring your knuckles and your heel to tap. Keep your chest up. Very nice. Place the hands down, step back. Ooh, I got some good cracks there too. Rolling over to your left side, side plank pose. Or wild thing. Step the right foot back, press through your feet, lift through your hips. All right, place the right hand back down on the ground. Stay with me. Bring your right knee into your chest. Ready, roll over to your right side. Take your left arm to the sky. And now slide your right leg out to the left. Slide the legs apart. Lower your butt down to the ground. There you go. Place your left hand down behind your back. Bring your right knee back in. Right foot flat on the ground. Lean forward or use your hands to come up. Skandasana. Lift your hips up. Nice, Hannah Maria. Good. You got it, Jewel. Yes. To the left side, Skandasana. Good job, everybody. Left knee bends, right leg extends. Hips down and back. Stay low, side angle pose. Right hand down, left arm reaches forward. Stretch to the side body. Breathe. And so we're on the right side now. Right knee bent and left leg extended. There you go. Squeeze your heels in. Work on establishing your foundation. Be present here and now. And we're staying present so we can continue to move forward, whatever that may look like. Sometimes moving forward is disguised as scaling back, as taking a step back, so that we can see the bigger picture. We can see what the road looks like ahead of us. Without forcing anything, be willing to move forward, whatever that looks like. Deepen your lunge. Release the hands down, step back, chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. All right, inhale, lift up to your tiptoes, please. Bend your knees, look forward, and hop the feet between the hands. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Rise to standing, take your arms up. Cactus the arms, exhale, curl it back. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, sweep the arms back, interlace the fingers behind your back. Release the hands down, breathe in, lift up halfway. Take it back, chaturanga. Cobra pose, downward dog. Lift your left leg up. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Lower your right knee down, circle your left arm back. Grab a hold of your right foot and squeeze. This time you're also going to kick the foot into the hand now. Kick back and peel open. Pulling your shoulders back, pulling your chest back, kicking your left foot back to peel your heart open. Release the back foot. A little bit different here. Shift your hips back. We're just adding on this one little element. Sit all the way back. Bring your hips to sit on top of your right heel and fold in. Good, my friends. Then come forward, come back into your lunge. And we're just going to pick it right back up. Turn to your right side, wide-legged fold. If you want to stay here and hold the fold, or take a headstand, hands under shoulders, tilt forward, drop your head down in front of your fingertips. Lift up to your tiptoes, tilt your hips over your shoulders, push down and lift up. Make sure you're pressing through the hands, hugging the forearms in, and keeping the core active. Draw the navel and squeeze your thighs together. Once you're up, you'll breathe and slowly make your way back down. If you're still down in the fold, very good. Everyone lift up. Halfway, lengthen. Nice, everyone. Good, Katrina. Good, Mario. Exhale. Turn your heels in and your toes out. You can drop your hips into the squat. This time, both knees will come down at once. Walk your hands a little bit more forward. Lean forward, lower both knees down to tap the ground. Pick them back up. Press the hips back. Ready? 2 more times. Lean forward, tap both knees to the ground. And pick them back up. Good, Fatima. Even if the knees don't come all the way down, lean forward. This time we'll hold it frog pose. Both knees come down to the ground. Lower down to your forearms. Heels in, toes out, knees wide. You can stay in the squat if it doesn't feel comfortable to come down into the front. Just for one more breath. Very good. Walk the hands back in. Pick the knees back up. Bring your hands to your heart. Arms up, straight legs. Turn to your left lunge. Interlace your hands behind your back, please. Palms squeeze together. Curl back, lift into your chest. Warrior 3, come forward. Lift your right leg up. Let's go right into that heel tap. Inner right thigh lift, squeezing the palms together. Lift your shoulders, extend your heart forward. Right heel taps the knuckles if you can. Then lift everything up. Lift your thigh, lift your chest. Place the hands down, step back. Nice, Joel. Nice, Anna Maria. Rolling to your right side, side plank pose. Maybe it's a wild thing. If you can, land on the top of your left foot. Just see how that feels to press down into the top of the foot. And then we'll finish it up. Come back around, left hand down, left knee into your chest. Stretch your left leg out to the right. Open your right arm up to the sky. And then slowly lower your butt down to the ground. Let's pick it up to Skandasana. Bring the left knee back into your chest. Come forward, pick it up, Skandasana. To the right side, stay low, Skandasana. Come forward, side angle pose. Left hand down, right arm reaches forward. Place both hands down and step it back, Chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. We'll just go from here, lift your right leg to the sky. Right foot steps to the outside of your right hand. Lower your left knee down, circle the right arm back, and grab your foot. This time, instead of squeezing in, kick back and pull forward into your chest, really peeling chest and shoulders open. Press to your left hand, spin your left bicep forward, roll your left shoulder back. Catlin and Joel both roll left shoulder back even more. Now pull forward, lean back, kick back. Should be pulling you towards the back of the mat a little bit. Ooh, that feels good. Release the back foot, circle the right hand down, sit back and sit all the way onto your left heel. Right leg extends, but really push your weight back into your hips. Focus here is on the flexion of the knee. And we'll just pick it right back up. Come forward, lunge, turn to your left, wide-legged fold. Option to headstand one more time. Maybe this time you bring your forearms down to the ground, interlace your fingers, place the back of your head into your hands, lift up to your tiptoes. You're tilting your hips forward. So I'm coming up to my toes and I'm leaning forward, bringing my hips up and over my shoulders so that I can lift the legs up. Control, push down into your forearms, keep your legs active. When you're ready to come down, same thing, quads flexed, legs are active, keeping the hips tilted over the shoulders. It's like I'm pushing my butt back over me, over like I'm gonna fall back, but I'm keeping the core engaged. Everyone inhale, lift up to the fingertips. Everyone exhale, heels in, toes out, bend your knees. Rock forward, lower the knees down. Pick it back up, squat. Rock forward, lower the knees towards the ground. Pick it back up, squat. Heels in, toes out. One more time. Hold it. Lower your forearms to the ground. Spin your thighs back. Pull your heart forward. If you're not on the ground, you're in the squat for one more breath. Very good, everyone. Good, Joel. Walk your hands in. Nice, Colin. Pick up your hips. And squat. Ready, inhale, stand all the way up. Turn to your right side, exhale, crescent lunge. Interlace the hands behind your back. Lift into your chest, curl back, big breath in. Come forward, warrior 3. Float your left leg up. Lift your shoulders, lift your chest. Squeeze your palms together. Lift your inner left thigh, make your standing leg really strong. Then bend your left knee. Can you bring your knuckles and heel to tap? Lift your thigh, lift your chest, lift your thigh, place the hands down. Good, Madhu. Lift your thigh even more. And then step back, side plank pose to the left side. And you turn it into your wild thing. If you can, land on the top of your right foot. Press to your right foot. Squeeze through your left glute. Reach through your fingertips. Nice, breathe. Come back around. Last little bit here. Right hand comes down, right knee into your chest. Extend your right leg out to the left. And open your left arm up to the sky. Slide the legs out, sit all the way down. All right, very nice. Place your right foot right against your right hip. Pick your hips up, Skandasana. Turn to your left side, Skandasana. Come forward, side angle pose. Right hand down, left arm reaches forward. We're building hip and spinal mobility in our practice today. Inner left thigh spins back. Stay present to move forward. Right hip wraps under. Deepen your lunge and stretch. Release the hands down. Take it back. Chaturanga. Nice job, everybody. Cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Lower your knees to the ground. Sit back onto your heels. Let's play around with a little bit of camel pose for our back bend today. It doesn't need you to go very deep. Again, our focus today isn't about like going as deep as we can. Maybe today, just about staying present, taking in knowledge, taking in the experience, remembering to breathe so that we can continue to move forward, whatever that looks like. Doesn't always have to mean pushing ourselves forward, but just about being here now and absorbing what you can. So here we go. The work is mobility rather than forcing the edge. In fact, if you can, please stay away from the edge of the pose today. Let's come up onto our knees. When we talk about mobility, what we're looking for is accessing the usable space of movement that we have. And oftentimes that edge, the furthest edge of where we can go, is not very usable space. It's inaccessible, right? Where it's like a point of failure almost. So we want to stay above that, before that, so that we're able to feel a little more freedom in the movement, to remain movable, mobile. Hands to your low back, fingers point up to your shoulder blades. Squeeze your elbows together, press your hips forward and down. I'm pushing my butt down to the backs of my knees, which is going to help me lift the front of my hips up more. So now I've taken away most of the pressure in the low back. Lift into your chest, roll your shoulders back, and then you can pretty much lean back into your hands here. Hold and breathe. Make sure your legs are active. Inner thighs are spinning back to broaden your hips. We did all of that nice inner spiraling work. Inner thighs spin back to broaden your hips. Lift and curl back a little more. Make sure you're not just flinging your head back, but doing the work. Chest up, shoulders back. Inhale, come back up. Sit down onto your heels once again. Great, so now we'll have some options to go deeper or just continue to play there. Be present in your practice. Continue to breathe. Continue to be open to grace. The simple refinement of an action so that it appears easier than it feels probably. Right? When we see like an ice skater, kind of skating across the ice and then doing the jumps and the twists, they make it look graceful and easy, but we know, because we've all been ice skating before, that it's really hard to ice skate. And that is a good example of grace, right? Can we find that same grace here in this back bend? Maybe it feels challenging and we're working hard, it's a good sign of being present. But it looks easy, it has that graceful element to it because we're refining the pose, trying to make it as simple as possible. Here we go, back up. Option to go a little bit deeper this time. Tuck your toes, okay? I'll give you two choices here. Having your hands on your low back again, or if you can, reach down with both hands at the same time to grab your heels. Hips over the knees, thighs back. If you're spinning your inner thighs back, it'll take your outer hips forward. It'll bring you over your knees. Lift your chest up and roll the shoulders back. We don't need to go to the edge. Stay in a place that allows you to feel like you can breathe and remain present. Slowly coming back up and sit back down onto your heels. We'll do that one more time. When something is challenging or uncomfortable, rather than turning away from it, we can move forward. We can stay present, sit in that discomfort, even though it is uncomfortable. And in doing so, allow ourselves to move forward and grow. Being present to move forward. Maybe this pose feels a little bit awkward or uncomfortable. As long as there's no pain, can you continue to persist, persevere? Let's do one more option last time. Maybe your toes are untucked this time. I'm going to start from the bottom this time. I'm going to place my hands on my heels, and from here, press the hips forward, lift the hips up, roll the shoulders back. Right, and if you can, this is a good mobility practice. Lower your hips back down, and then just pick them right back up again. And then lower your hips back down. And pick them right back up again. Two more times if you can, or just holding it. You're feeling it in your quads probably. Last one to hold for 5. Shins in, thighs back, heart lifted. 4. Lift into your heart. 3. Outer hips forward. 2. And 1. Pick it up and lower down. Nice job, everybody. Camel pose, Ustrasana. Let's move on to pigeon pose. Hands down, take it back. Any questions on camel pose? Left shin coming forward, right leg sliding back. If you want to walk your hands in and reach back to grab your right foot, you can. Kind of in a good place for it in terms of preparedness. Think camel pose here. Inner right thigh spins back. Lift to the front of your hips, lift into your chest. Shoulders back and open. And when you're ready to let it go, release it, please. Step back and let's switch sides. Breathe. Jewel, try taking your right knee a little more to the right, so it's just wider than your hip. Yeah. Does that feel any different? Good. And so if you're making a fist, you can soften it. If you're clenching your jaw, you can relax it. Soften your neck if you're pulling forward at your chin. Couple more breaths here. If you want to walk your hands in to reach back and grab your left foot, you can. Think of it as very much like the camel pose you just took. Your inner left thigh is spinning back. You're lifting through the front of your hips. Chest is up and shoulders are back. Same time you're extending out your legs. When you're ready, release it. Nice job, everyone. We'll make our way to a seated position, please. Stretch your legs out, shake them out in front of you. Inhale, sit up tall. And exhale, fold it in. Slowly come up. Make your way down onto your back. Spin your knees into your chest. Let's take the knees over to the left side. Look over your right shoulder for an easy twist. And switch sides, knees to the right. Look over your left shoulder. Knees into your chest. Give yourself a good squeeze. Grab your feet, happy baby. Last pose today. Lengthen through your low back. Pull your thighs wide and down. And when you're ready, release the heels down to the mat. Slide the arms and legs out. Shavasana. Nice job, everybody. Lie back and relax, please. When you're ready to start moving, you can wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll out your wrists and your ankles. Take a big breath in, stretch out your arms and your legs. Side out, exhale, let it go. Bring your knees into your chest, give yourself a good squeeze. And from there, rock up to seated. Bring your hands together at your heart. Thank you so very much for sharing your practice, your energy, your breath with me. It's an honor to be able to practice with you. Remember, as we move from this moment here, continue to be present in the moment so that you can continue to grow and move forward. Be open and willing to refine your actions, your thoughts, your words. Be open to grace. And notice the way things change and are shaped around you. Exhale your breath out. Inhale for Om. The light in me honors the light in you. May that light shine brightly for us all. Thank you for practice, everyone. Great job today. Again, I really appreciate you joining in. If you have questions, comments, requests, feedback, or you just want to say hi, reach out to me, Stephen Arcos Yoga on Instagram, on Facebook, and you can email me, Stephen Arcos Yoga. Also, if you have the ability to give, I, again, greatly appreciate that. Venmo and PayPal, you can find me, Stephen Arcos Yoga, on both. Lastly, classes are being recorded. If you want a copy of the class, let me know, or check out the YouTube page, also conveniently titled Stephen Arcos Yoga. There you go. Have a great day. See you next time.